Hey, what's up, fathers out there? Just wanted to make a video real quick. Kind of late at night right now, but just kind of reminded of some things this evening. But hey, to you fathers out there, I want to tell you this video is about cherishing the moment, okay, and cherishing the moment with your kids or your child, or especially your son. In this case, it's your son. Cherishing the moment with your kids or with your son, and not taking that one moment for granted. And I was kind of reminded of something that this evening. Um, how when my son was young, we used to lay in the bed, and he used to kind of play on his he used to kind of play with my face right before he went to bed, and had his pacifier in his mouth and things like that, and I'd be playing with my ear. We'd be kind of laying in the bed, facing each other. Be playing my ear, playing my nose, and stuff like that when he was still a little baby. So it's kind of reminded of that, and want to make a quick video because I want to tell you guys out there to not don't take those little moments like that for granted. And that's within anything or anyone in your life, because they can actually, whoever that person is, here today and gone tomorrow. So I just want to tell you, cherish the moment with your kids. Cherish the moment whenever they're, playing with your face at night, things like that. Cherish the moment when they, figure out how to ride their bike. I never forget when my son first learned how to ride his bike. I remember taking him down to another city and was trying to learn out there, and then he finally learned how to ride his bike later on down the line. Those are memories that you'll always remember, and that you'll always take with you. So, no matter what happens, you'll keep those memories. And so, never forget the first moment that they learned to walk. I never forget when my son first learned to walk. I never forget he was actually had an exercise ball in the house, and he was kind of walking with the exercise ball, and all of a sudden he's walking. So just take those moments and store them away, because you never know when that person, especially your child, can go. So just really look at the entire. Whenever you're experiencing something with your child, don't just experience it and then just let it go, because that's only in one moment. You will never get that one particular moment back. You never will. So if you're with your son or with your daughter, or whatever's happening around them, if they're just simply playing little games or something like that, look at it and just sit back and just thank God that you have that time, that experience with them, in order to experience that one moment right there. Um, I can remember several times, several little things that my son has done, whether it be in a pool. I've got a picture of him in a pool. And I never forget that day, because I was teaching him how to swim and how to kind of kick his legs around, things like that. And I never forget that. So, and I can, you know, go back into that in my mind and in my heart, really, and in my spirit, and say, wow, we had some really good times. Times of, just things like that, him sleeping in the back, or, while we're taking long travels, and, going to see grandma and things like that. Just really look at your child and not just go through the emotions of being a parent, but really be a parent. Experience the joys of being a parent. Don't try to rush them up to grow up too fast with that. Experience it. I mean, smell the smells. If you're changing their diapers, remember the smell of the smelling, of the diaper itself. I remember the smell of baby formula, or the Pampers, or how the little baby smelled, or how your child smells, especially your son, or either one, your son or your daughter. But do not take those moments for granted. Take pictures if you need to, but really put those pictures in your mind, because nobody can take those pictures away from you. So that's the main thing I wanted to talk to you about this evening. Is, again, you must cherish the moment, because that moment will pass, and you will not get another chance to go back to that same moment to redo it over again, or to re-experience it again. It comes and it goes, and then that's it. And then all you're left with is a memory. And like I said before, you only have a certain amount of time that child is at, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. And before you know it, that child will be, be grown up, or that child might be taken away from you either mentally or physically or both, or just completely taken away. You just never know. So really, take time to cherish that time with your child. It's a must. You won't get it back. It doesn't come around again. So until next time, fathers out there, keep being a father. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, spreading the word and spreading the message. Fathers, we are not going to be taken lightly anymore. And it's time that we stand up and that we say, hey, you know what? We're just as important as the moms are. And we're not just a paycheck. We're here to be a father. We're here to raise our sons up to be men. And that's it. Until next time, y'all have a good evening, good morning, whenever you see this. Later.